Did you know that right now there's 650,000 people in the UK who identify as transgender? And you may be questioning yourself if you are transgender. Play the transgender topic intro. Good evening, morning, night, whatever time it is for you fabulous people. Don't worry, it's only 12:30 in the AM for me. The grind never stops. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because we're gonna reach 10 mil. Who wouldn't want to be a subscriber before I reach 10 mil? Now before we jump straight into it, every single person in the world is different. So not every single thing that I say may apply to you. But without further ado, let's jump into the first one. You've questioned it. Just by being here, you're already questioning the factor that you may actually be trans. Either that you're a subscriber because you watch my daily vlogs because they're lit, but most likely you came to this video by searching something along the lines of
how to know if I'm trans.
You hate being called by your biological pronouns. If you are a biological male and you hate being called he, his, sir, or if your birth name is very masculine and you really dislike it, the chances are that you fall under the transgender spectrum of some sort. What is that on my lip? What is that on my lip? Oh my... What? If you're biological male and you hate your birth name, and you also hate the male pronouns, you probably suffer from something called gender dysphoria, no matter if you're trans or whatever. For more information about gender dysphoria, I'll leave a link down below. You played or did things like the opposite sex. The majority of trans people often play with toys associated with the opposite sex before coming out, or they have done something related to the opposite sex. In my case, I hated sports completely with a complete and utter vengeance, and instead, I did ballet. And that's not saying that boys should do ballet, and I'm also not saying that all boys that do ballet are trans, but it's a very common theme for trans people. You feel better when you wear clothes of the opposite sex. If you're biological male and you put on a wig, and I have,
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird, and if that...
I can't speak. I give up. I can't deal with this. I can't. It's too much. It's too embarrassing. Oh, wedgie. I'm not as flexible as I used to be. And when wearing the wig, and you feel at peace with yourself, this could mean that you have a bigger connection to the female identity and expression. And the same could be said for what you wear, and that's coming from an MTF who wears their own hoodies. Link for my merchandise is in the description. And yes, this is my own clothing line. Experiment. Experimenting is the key to finding out who you really are deep inside. From the age of 6, you go to school and you're fit into a structure. And that structure carries on from being 6 years old to about 18. And in that time, if you really think about it, you don't have much time to really express who you are inside. And we won't get onto the battle about how messed up our education system is. Tune in for tomorrow's video about that. That's just a joke. For me personally, I came out as non-binary, and a few years later I came out as MTF, and I struggled to fit in on how I felt inside. The most difficult part for me was trying to find out what I should wear on a day-to-day basis. I went through polo necks, t-shirts, flannels. I still wear flannels. My merchandise, linked below. If you want to know more about me and my clothing style, I'll leave a link to that video down below. But those are my main 5 factors that you probably should consider in great depth before coming out. And like I said at the very beginning of this video, all of those factors are not all necessarily needing a green tick by them to make sure that you're trans. It's just that those are really main common themes for transgender peeps. So I hope you have learned something in today's video, and if you have, like, a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you peeps in the next video. Follow all my social medias, linked in the description, and also check out my merchandise, that's also linked in the description. And on that note, goodbye. Bye.